it is the time to actually see how far these guys can go. Gamers around the flat universe. What if we placed all three maxed out Paragons, Dart, Boomerang and Ninja, and tested how far these guys can actually go? This is exactly what we are gonna do today. First, look at the beautiful cash drop hotkey. So I bended the hotkeys for the cash drop and now I'm spamming them like a madman. And we just spammed 300,000 bucks in cash drops in the matter of seconds. Anyways, so today we are gonna do the all Paragons until the latest game we could possibly get. Is this the real game situation, KK? No. Is it fun? Absolutely, and this is what we're gonna do today. So as you can see, I made the setup for the guys. Even though like I have the mod and I can cheat this thing, I decided to go against it and to collect the pops manually and do it just as any player would do, because I don't fucking know why. I think it's my try-hard genes. Whatever. So we have the farm Paragon, which makes us ridiculous amounts of money. Like, I don't think it's a big news for any viewers of my channel who already saw this guide. But I have all the tier 5s, and as you can see, I'm spamming more and more of the tier 4s, so to max out the sacrifices. The rule for degree 100 Paragon is of course to have the all tier 5s. You need 12 tier 5s of the said tower. You need $250,000 invested in tier 4 or less, and you need to have 16.2 million pops. That's the rules. But since you cannot have the 12 tier 5s in the single player, I used the mod in order to achieve the degree 100, which I think is pretty fair, because we did all the other requirements that we actually needed. Now, we bought the Dart Paragon, we are buying the Bomber Paragon, and soon we will afford the Ninja Paragon as well. I used Pet Fasty as the hero for this run, just because I think it's reasonable, and I will place the Ninja Paragon on water, and this guy is gonna smash everything. And for some reason you cannot chinook towers on the water, which is absolutely dumb, but whatever. So Ninja Paragon, degree 100, boom. Now, it is already around 181, and what do we do next? First, my initial plan was to see how far they can go without anything, but next thing I thought, okay, why would people do this in the regular game? In a regular game, people would use debuffing, and this is exactly what we are gonna use today. So I will use the debuffing for the towers to help out the Paragons. What debuffing are we gonna use? Pretty much all the debuffing there is in this game. First, I will use the support Temple and maybe the support Sun God. Why do we want to use this? Because it increases the range and pierce of the ice towers and the sniper, so it's very, very convenient for us. Next thing, I'm using 401 ices, and these ices are useful only in the latest patch. They have been buffed and they debuff the towers, so I highly suggest you use them. I will be using 502 Sniper and 502 Ice, which are the best debuffing towers, and I will also be using 250 Glue, because this guy is also slightly debuffs the things. It allows the towers to deal 1 more damage to the layers. If you say that my temple, support temple, is cheating, I can easily argue on that, because support temple deals barely any damage past around even 150, and this is already around 221, soon to be reached 222. So I don't see any point in discussing this, because this temple deals like 5 damage and the Paragons are dealing like 500,000. That's the scale to which it differs from the Paragons. Now, it is the time to actually see how far these guys can go. So far, so good. Like, the Ninja Paragon alone survived only until round 205. So I do think that we can survive for quite a lot here. The Boomerang Paragon is actually also doing pretty decent job here. While I will also abuse the Homeland in order to make our debuffing towers attack quicker and debuff more. And basically that's about it. I'm using tech bots to use the glue storm and stuff. Now, tell me your predictions. So it's like halfway through the video. Tell me how far these guys can go. I Personally, I thought like it would be around 240, maybe 245. But let's see how far they can actually go, because these guys are mighty powerful. They obliterate bosses in seconds, but what I want to specify here, Paragons are not balanced for the late game. I know it's unfortunate, but yes, that's true. Paragons are only balanced to fight the boss balloons. That's the rule of Paragons. So technically, right now, even though they look cool, they are like awesome and stuff, we don't like show the Paragons in their most convenient habitat, because they are suited to kill the bosses, because they have almost like double damage against the boss balloons, sometimes even more than double. So here you can say like the Paragons are significantly nerfed, just because we don't have boss balloons in the regular game. If, for example, we had only boss balloon game mode, which is gonna be very funny, by the way. If you want to see all boss balloon game modes, tell me in the comments. Maybe I will make it. So if we had this, Paragons will thrive there, like they will obliterate everything. But since it's not the case, we kinda are left with what we have here. Still very, very powerful, so around 234, decent, and I did not expect the guys to do that well. Also, Logs is probably the best map for the guys, because it's the longest in the game, plus it's the best map for Ninja Paragon. I tested out, like, Ninja Paragon survives for much longer on Logs, for example, than on Cubism or any other map, because of the map layout. Now, round 234, and bets are kind of pushing it. Like, I'm not a big fan of what we are seeing on the screen. Now, 240. Are we still in this? Are we in the game? Yes, I think we are. And the regular bets are not big deal, but 45 are a pain in the ass. I'm not a big fan of this. Now, 241. Like, from this point on, what dictates if we survive or not is the amount of fortified bets. Because here on round 241 we have only one fortified bet, but even this thick fat fucker can ruin our lives. Hard to say. But as you can see, the Paragons are kind of doing it. The good thing, I think, like, first, the important thing, Ninja Paragon is the strongest, like, it's not even up to debate. Next strongest is the Boomerang Paragon, surprisingly enough. He was buffed in the latest patch, and it was pretty funny to observe the dynamics on how these guys actually work. Previously, the Dart Paragon was the stronger one because of his range, but here, right now, the Boomerang Paragon is the second strongest, and rightfully so, because it's more expensive than the Dart Paragon. Beautiful. Round 242. We have one fortified and one regular bet once more. And they are pushing further. I don't like this. This is very nerve-wracking and pretty freaking difficult. So, as you can see, it takes quite a while for our Paragons to kill even these Omegas on these rounds, because they have so much freaking HP. Just so you understand, the formula for the upgrade of HP is ridiculous. On round 240, you should have like at least 10 times more HP than on round 100 for these bad balloons. So the scale is not on our side. Like, we don't have the Paragons that always level up as they progress in the game, and you can see clearly that the bets are pushing it, and this time we have three fortified bets. We popped one of them. Come on, let's see if we can pop two of them. And two popped, but the third one ruined our lives. Ninja Paragon had 100 or 240 million pops. And look, right now, why I decided to do like this round once more. Reason is pretty simple. This time, as you can see, we got only 2 fortified bets. The rounds are randomized. 2 or 3, like I can see clearly. No, we still got 3. But still, like, the rounds are randomized, and there is a slight chance that you would be able to get some more good, let's say good cards, like better balloons for yourself, and I'm not the one who's gonna give up easily. I decided to do the same thing on the balance map, but balance is very good for the Dart Paragon, so he's gonna do much more pops here. Let's see if we can actually survive on the map with the terrain optimized for the Dart Paragon. And so I placed a few more support temples, like the god setup, like the best setup you can possibly imagine. And the answer is, you see it on your screens, like the bats just overpower us so badly it's not even funny. So yeah, the limit for the Paragons are 243. So this is the round where all of them die, and they die miserably. I could use Legend of the Night like to probably push them a few rounds further, but this wouldn't be the Paragons' only run. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Like, my day is ruined, the disappointment is immeasurable. They are cool, like, I'm not gonna argue with that, but 244, what the fuck? I expected it to be like at least, like, I wanted it to be at least 300. I knew it wouldn't be, but still, Okay guys, tell me your opinion in the comments. Do you think it's underwhelming, or you think it's just good enough, or you think the Paragons need the buff against the regular blimps, because they're good against boss, but what the fuck? Like, what are we seeing here? Okay guys, subscribe, press like, and press the bell notification so that you don't miss our amazing content.